trying to maybe not do it through attorneys and see if we can come to some type of agreement, that way. And at the same time, I also feel like, and it's not even the point of just trying to work it out, but I'm also like, I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, I pretty much kind of got the information, and am I ready to serve him with these papers? This is the first time something like this has happened in our marriage, and I'm feeling like, okay, is the answer immediately, although it's all this crazy stuff that's happened, is the answer immediately divorce, step into this place, or is it, let's try to figure out if we're going to just separate and try to work out percentages, things like to that nature. So that's kind of where it is right now. Just maybe considering not having to do an actual divorce, but just at this moment, but just figuring out what we want to do and see if we want to go ahead and take it to the divorce line later, or that may not be the case. As of right now, who's to say? My main concern ain't even just the fact of filing the divorce. It's just about trying to, stay focused, not overstress myself, and get
Rasheeda was arranging merchandise in her store when her friend Tina walked in, her face full of curiosity. "Hey Rasheeda, have you heard about Kirk and Jasmine?" Tina asked, her tone laced with intrigue. Rasheeda sighed, briefly pausing her work. "Yeah, it's everywhere on social media." "Can you even believe it?" Tina shook her head in disbelief, her expression showing her shock. "I mean, paying her to show her body? That's crazy." "It's more than crazy," Rasheeda replied, her frustration rising. "Kirk even said he'd pay her more if she shows more. It feels like he's treating her like some kind of model. Doesn't that bother you?" Tina leaned closer, her curiosity turning serious. "How's this affecting your relationship?" Rasheeda's jaw tightened as she set down the box she was holding. "Of course, it bothers me. We have a family, Tina, and here he is, throwing money around like it's no big deal. It's so disrespectful." She grabbed her phone and scrolled through gossip articles about the situation, feeling a wave of anger and sadness wash over her. "I can't just sit by and let this happen. I have to confront him." Tina nodded, her expression supportive. "You're right. You deserve to know what's really going on." That evening, Rasheeda sat at home, waiting. Her phone buzzed with a notification. Kirk was on his way. When he walked through the door, looking relaxed, she couldn't help but feel a sharp contrast to her own emotional turmoil. "Hey babe, what's up?" "You look tense," Kirk said casually, oblivious to the storm brewing in her mind. Rasheeda took a deep breath, crossing her arms. "We need to talk about Jasmine. I heard you're paying her to show her body." Kirk's eyebrows raised, his defensiveness instantly apparent. "It's just business, Rasheeda. She's trying to make a name for herself, and I'm helping her." "Business?" Rasheeda repeated, her frustration spilling over. "It feels more like you're crossing a line. What happened to loyalty?" Kirk sighed, a flicker of realization crossing his face. "Look, I didn't mean for it to get to this. She's talented, and I was just trying to support her." "Support her?" Rasheeda's voice rose, her emotions overwhelming her. "You're objectifying her. And what about us? What kind of example does this set for our kids?" Kirk's expression softened as her words sank in. He finally looked more serious, acknowledging the weight of her concerns. "I didn't think about it that way. I'm sorry. I'll talk to her and fix this." Rasheeda stayed firm despite the slight softening in her voice. "Talking isn't enough. We have a family to protect. I need you to truly understand how this affects all of us." Kirk nodded, his demeanor shifting. "You're right. I'll make it right. For us." The tension in the room began to ease, but Rasheeda knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. Trust, once broken, takes time to rebuild. She was determined, though, to fight for her family and ensure they could move forward together. Meanwhile, the world outside was buzzing with reactions. Celebrities and reality stars took to social media to share messages of support for Rasheeda and her family. Many praised her for standing her ground and speaking up. Some shared their own experiences, offering solidarity and encouragement. The situation also brought a sense of reflection for many who saw it unfold online. Images of Kirk's actions and the fallout reminded people of how fragile relationships can be. Life can shift in an instant, and even those who seem to have it all can face challenges that test their strength. For those who followed Rasheeda's journey through reality television and social media, this incident felt deeply personal. Over the years, her openness about her family life had created a strong connection with her followers. They felt invested in her struggles and triumphs, and this situation was no different. While Kirk promised to make amends, Rasheeda knew actions would speak louder than words. It wasn't just about her or their relationship, it was about their children and the future they were building together. The weight of the situation was heavy, but she was determined to keep moving forward one step at a time. The questions about what happened that day remain unanswered. Where was Kai going? How exactly did the accident occur? These uncertainties linger as people speculate about the chain of events. Rasheeda, however, has chosen not to share specific details. Her focus is on her son's recovery rather than dwelling on the circumstances of the crash. The mystery has left room for curiosity, but one thing is clear: Kai is alive, and his health is improving. The sight of the wrecked car was horrifying. It painted a grim picture of how severe the crash must have been. Yet, for Rasheeda and Kirk, the relief of knowing their son survived far outweighed the shock. Seeing Kai walk away from such a horrific event felt nothing short of miraculous. Rasheeda expressed deep faith in her post about the incident, revealing how an overwhelming mix of emotions hit her and Kirk when they first laid eyes on the mangled vehicle. Fear, relief, and gratitude all blended into one moment as they came to terms with what had happened. Faith, she said, played a huge role in helping her cope with this near-tragic experience. Kai's journey to recovery is just beginning, and it's not just about healing physically. Emotional scars from such a traumatic event can take much longer to fade. Surviving a situation where one comes so close to danger leaves a mark that isn't always visible. Recovering from this accident will mean more than just tending to bruises or regaining physical strength. It will also require addressing the emotional and mental toll of the experience. It's a long road ahead, but one that Kay will not have to walk alone. Rasheeda's fans are confident that the support of family and friends will play a big role in Kai's recovery. The love and encouragement surrounding him will help him heal, both physically and emotionally. By sharing this deeply personal and painful moment, Rasheeda has opened up to her followers, who have stood by her side through her life's ups and downs. Her vulnerability has struck a chord with many, showing the human side of someone often seen on television. Her gratitude for Kai's life is evident in every word she's shared, and her story is a powerful reminder of how unpredictable life can be. The Frost family has chosen not to share further details about the accident, keeping the focus on Kai's healing. Questions remain: was the accident caused by another driver? Was it a result of bad weather or poor road conditions? These mysteries may be answered in time, but for now, the family is prioritizing moving forward. They are grateful for what they still have and are concentrating on Kai's recovery. For those who care about the family, the unanswered questions are less important than the fact that Kai is alive and surrounded by love. While the fear of how close Kai came to a serious tragedy is still fresh in many minds, there is also a sense of relief and gratitude. The family has found unity in this difficult moment, drawing strength from one another. Rasheeda's followers, who have watched her navigate both joyful and challenging times, are offering their support. Her resilience shines through as she stands strong for her son, helping him face what lies ahead. This experience has undoubtedly brought the family closer together. It has reminded them of their collective strength and the importance of cherishing each other. For Rasheeda and Kirk, their faith and family values have always been at the heart of who they are. This harrowing incident has shown just how deeply those values run. As they navigate the aftermath of the accident, they are surrounded by a supportive community of fans, friends, and loved ones. The love and prayers from Rasheeda's followers continue to pour in, offering hope and encouragement. People are eager to hear updates on Kai's condition as he progresses in his recovery. The Frost family's story has resonated with many, serving as a reminder to hold loved ones close and never take life for granted. The outpouring of care and concern has been a bright spot during such a difficult time, showing the power of unity and compassion. As Kai works on healing, the family will have time to reflect on what happened and how it has changed their lives. Emotional wounds may take longer to mend than physical ones, but the fact that Kai is still here, alive and recovering, is a blessing they will always cherish. The support they've received from their community will provide them with the strength to move forward, one day at a time. This experience has also served as a wake-up call for many who follow the Frost family. It's a reminder of how quickly life can change and how fragile it is. Moments like these make you stop and appreciate the people around you. For Rasheeda and Kirk, their son's survival is a testament to their faith and the power of hope. As Kai continues to recover, the family will likely remain private about the specifics of the crash. Their focus is on healing and gratitude. The love they've received from their fans and friends is a constant reminder that they are not alone. This support system will play a key role in helping them move forward, stronger than ever. Kai's story is one of resilience and hope. It's a reminder of life's preciousness and the importance of holding on to what truly matters. For the Frost family, this near tragedy has been a defining moment. It's shown them the strength of their bond, the depth of their faith, and the love that surrounds them. As they take things one step at a time, they are determined to focus on the blessings they still have.